these circumstances. But
Can you hear?
can y'all hear? Yeah. Can every, no?
Yeah.
Right now? Okay. Sorry. Okay. Okay. First of all, God is good. That's first and foremost. God is so good, and God is the only thing that has gotten us through this. It's so hard saying that it's a terrible time while also being a believer and knowing that she's in heaven and that where she's at is so beautiful and so much better than here. But when we're not crying, we know that that's where she's at. So we do take comfort in that, and we thank God for all that He has done and all the strength that He's given us and the outpouring of love and how we have amazing family and friends. And just really poured out for us. So thank y'all so much for everything, everybody. Thank you to my in-laws, because without them, I don't think my mom and I could have planned any of this. And Patty, Adriana, just everybody for coming. Thank y'all so much. Okay, so, and thank you, Tana's friends, for coming. Absolutely, thank y'all so much, so much for coming. Okay, so now I will talk about my girl, because that's why we're here. So anyone who met Tana instantly fell in love with her, and how could they not, right? I remember being pregnant, and the anticipation of her birth was felt all around. Everybody at mom's work, all my friends, everybody was so excited for me to have this baby, which was kind of crazy because I was a teenager. But everybody was so excited for her birth. And when she was born, there was absolutely a village around me waiting for this precious baby that they were all excited about. And most of that village came in the form of Gamma, my mom. And anyone who knew Tana knew Gamma, because she talked about her all the time. Their bond was so amazing to watch growing up, and my mom was her mom, basically. So that was always beautiful to see. So Tana was also the best baby. Everybody should know that. She hardly cried. She never got sick. Knock on the wood, we had never, that matters now, but we never had to take her to the emergency room or anything like that. So we were very blessed that we never had any of those issues with her. She reached every milestone early, of course, because she was always advanced. But best of all were her rolls, because she was just literally the chubbiest baby and had so many rolls, and she was just so healthy looking. So we love that about her so much. She also had the best baby smile, which, as everybody knows, she kept the rest of her life, pretty much. And growing up with Tana was so much fun. She was always up for anything, from playing dress up. She would let me put her in these outrageous get-ups. I would dress her up like she was like a little rich woman, and then take pictures of her, and she was just always such a good sport about it. I remember we used to watch the same movies over and over again, and she never got tired of them, and that was awesome. And we just had a lot of the same interests. Even when she was young, we used to listen to the same kind of music together, and it was just always really fun growing up with her. I felt like a little sister, but also her, I'm sorry, an older sister, but her mom at the same time. So it was always really fun, kind of being in both of those worlds with her. Her school years provided us glimpses into how she interacted with others. Her teachers always described her as very sweet, helpful, and friendly. She always amazed us at always keeping straight A's never getting in trouble, and blossoming as an artist. It was so fun watching her creativity come out and when she would draw. And I remember how long it took her to perfect a horse, and that she would never stop until she actually got the horse right. So that was always funny. We would find tons of horse drawings, and it was just fun to see them get better and better. She would never stop until it looked perfect to her. She was always her own biggest critic when it came to her art. And since her passing, I've been able to look at her art, and the art that meant the most to her. Of course, like everybody else, she would hold the important art close to her. So now that she has passed, I was able to see that, and she still is the same, still a perfectionist, and she had 5 million drawings of the same thing, and I could see that she was still trying to perfect, even though it could look perfect to us. That's not how she saw it. I love knowing now that her canvas is the sky at sunrise or sunset, that the waves crashing into me when I go to the beach are her, that a random rainstorm that passes through is also now her art, and every single sunflower that I see, I know that it's going to be her. Her personality is one of a kind. She is the funniest person I know besides myself, and I'm proud knowing through her friends that she inherited my inappropriate sense of humor and a better, more boisterous version of my laugh. I think it's safe to say one of the things that we're all missing most is that laugh. It was one of a kind, much like Trinity said. It went from a cackle to a wheeze to a silent cry. You've left us with a lot of sadness, Ton, but also a lot of life lessons. First is that life is so very, very short, and you must live it and enjoy it while you can. The second is to love big, so big that you were able to see the side of the other person before your own and give them grace. Tana was always so lovingly logical. She always saw both sides and always thought of others. We can all take a page from her book, I'm sure. Tana, since your passing, it has been so hard to find the joy in life. It's been hard to find moments of happiness amidst all of the overwhelming pain. Your absence is felt in the greatest of ways. Color is not as vibrant. Funny just isn't funny anymore. But then there are moments when you come and visit and suddenly green has never looked so green. Suddenly the jokes are funny again and we can laugh. And knowing you would laugh too. And you're probably standing over our shoulder laughing also. Suddenly the joy is back because you are back. So we hang on to these moments dearly, eagerly awaiting the next moment when we are blessed by your presence again. We love you, we miss you, we will keep your memory alive as long as we are alive. Thank you for the best 23 years.